weekend review show. We're doing a new format going from Monday until Friday or Saturday if there's a pay-per-view on. So today it is November 16th through Friday, November 20th, 2020. I am your host, Sarah Visick. We're also doing something new today in the introducing ourselves. We're going to be adding in some, getting to know you questions. Today we'll make it wrestling themed with Survivor Series happening tomorrow. Let's talk about the big 4 WWE pay-per-views. Which one is your favorite? For me personally, it's Royal Rumble because there's always, some surprises that are kept secret. And to me, it's just the most exciting one as far as gimmick matches. Brian, what about you?
I am Brian. I am from Portland, Oregon. Hey, I said it right this time. My favorite out of the big 4, I think, would have to be SummerSlam.
I'm Daniel McKee, coming in from Memphis. I agree with Sarah. It's definitely the Royal Rumble for me. It's always been my favorite pay-per-view. It's the most interesting gimmick match of all time, if you ask me. And I look forward to it every year, just a little bit more than I look forward to WrestleMania.
Hello, everybody. I'm Orlando from Fort Lauderdale, and I'll have to go with WrestleMania because, of course, the spectacle, the glamour, they do mostly outside now, like, in sports stadiums and stuff like that. So, I like the spectacle of it. So
I like that we started the show off burying Survivor Series.
No, it's just Survivor Series is sometimes a hit and miss. Sometimes they have some great ones, and there's ones is like it dreads. Like,
I mean, I love Survivor Series. It's up there, definitely, probably my number 2 as far as favorite.
I'll be honest, it's my 4th favorite out of the 4.
I feel the same way, although it is my number 1. I guess video game format. If I had to pick from all 4 of them. It's fun to play Survivor Series matches on video games.
Orlando, we're gonna have to teach you how to use the mute button.
Sorry. I always have to have a problem with my computer. Sorry.
We don't candy code anything for you people. This is the real deal.
That's right.
No editing involved.
All right, so let's start out with Monday Night Raw. What are the matches? We had Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, and Lana take on Asuka, Dana Brooke, and Mandy Rose. Any thoughts?
Orlando's shaking his head like he hated it.
No,
this is on YouTube because I've been completely worthless. So I'm just going to react to the results, and y'all are going to have to tell me how the matches are.
So Lana went through a table yet again. Mandy and Dana are out of Survivor Series match, which is unfortunate because they've been doing some great work the last couple of weeks. So I feel bad for them. So, and I don't know. It seems like very much like the Raw women's division. They really need some star power. I'm sorry. They're very much.
I believe when Charlotte comes back, I believe she's going to be on Raw, but I could be mistaken. They definitely need her. I could say that for sure.
Who, Rhea?
So surprising.
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Yeah.
Well, Charlotte. Well, they could use either one.
Well, yeah. Well, Becky will be back soon, so we'll be waiting for that. So
yes,
I think Mandy's actually hurt, isn't she?
Yeah, she's got a legitimate injury. Dana Brooke, I believe, was kayfabe injury.
Get better, Mandy.
Mm-hmm. It gives them more motivation to go after Nia and Shayna. So
yeah,
that's at least good.
So next up, we had for the Raw Tag Team titles, New Day defending against the Hurt Business.
That was a good match. I liked it. Yes, that was a really good match. Brian's face is like, wait, that match happened?
It was. Oh, I had trouble remembering it. And then I remember, I was like, oh yeah, that was a pretty decent match.
I want the
Hurt. It's been 5 days ago. My mind is mush after this week. So
You kind of got lost in the shuffle, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, I want the Hurt Business drenched in gold. I'm totally cool with that. I want them to have all the belts.
They'll come back to it. I have a feeling they're not done yet, so they'll
No,
be
they're
back.
They're the most relentless with titles. They just keep having the match until they win.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I want them dripped in gold. I'm hoping that Bobby Lashley, which I feel that if he would have stayed back in '06, he would have probably been the first one to be the world heavyweight champion. But I want him to win the world title before he retires. So
I think it's just a matter of time before he does.
I agree.
All right, so next up we have from Team Raw, Braun Strowman, Sheamus, Riddle, and Keith Lee against Retribution.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Anytime I get to see Matt Riddle, or Riddle, I should say, I'm for it.
I think it helped for further the storyline with the Raw tag team not being able to function. So it's certainly.
I also like seeing Braun Strowman in storylines. Like, I just hope they don't push him aside because I like.
Oh, no,
him.
they're
I
not.
see his, huh?
I don't think they're gonna push him to the side.
No, not right now. Anyhow.
So I take a week off and Retribution wins a match.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Well, it was due to
2020.
a distraction and Ali getting the rope.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
after that we had the Miz taking on Bray Wyatt, non-Fiend Bray Wyatt.
Which the Miz, lucky bastard, he's never faced the actual Fiend. He
Super
never had an
rematch.
actual. No, he will always face Bray Wyatt, and he will always lose to Bray Wyatt. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then main event we had Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the title.
Very good match, I have to say.
And new.
And new.
Yeah, and new.
And new.
Two-time champion Drew McIntyre. How about that?
Oh no,
I'm
no.
excited.
Go
So
ahead,
now
Brian,
it
I'm
seems
sorry.
like. Oh, good. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh, I'm just excited. I love Drew. I hope he holds it for a long time. I hope he's like the new Hulk Hogan, which will just hold on the belt forever and not put anybody over. I guess we do have new shade other than Mello this week.
So can we talk about what's next for Randy though? Because what is that?
Retirement.
Right.
Oh, that man is not going to retire. I'm hoping because supposedly the plans are that he's still going to face Edge. So I'm hoping that's not true.
I could see him working with Fiend for a little while through Royal Rumble.
They've been teasing that pretty heavily.
Yeah.
No, I actually really like Randy. Like, I like that I hate him because I'm supposed to hate him.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like at least for the past couple of years I've been watching, there's always one title change right before Survivor Series. Do you guys like that swerve, or do you think they should stop it next year?
I don't mind that one.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, like every year there's always a new champion. Yeah, so I've always seen that. So, yeah.
I know when I first started watching again a couple of years ago, it was AJ Styles took the title off Jinder Mahal right before Survivor Series.
Which I felt bad for Ginger. He wanted to face Brock. I wanted to just see a 1 minute squash. Because I knew for a fact that was going to happen. But
And then last year was Daniel Bryan taken because I think he either because whoever it was didn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. I think so. They gave it to Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I missed
Oh, no,
those AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan matches. They were so good.
They were.
yeah.
So how would you guys rate this week's episode of Raw on a scale of 1 to 5?
3.
I would give it 3 1/4.
I go about 3.5. It was pretty solid for Raw the past couple of weeks.
I just always give Raw a 3. It really never gets better than that.
They always they had some things being set up, and also they were doing the go home show for Survivor Series. So that's kind of good that what they did, and so.
All right, so next up, we'll move on to Wednesday night. We have NXT. First match they had was new champion Leon Ruff having a rematch against Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship.
I thought he was gonna lose it. I thought he was gonna lose it.
I'm so glad he didn't because I have him on my my fantasy board or whatever. So I'm glad that he's gonna keep it at least another week. Put me in second.
I mean, he's pretty decent. I mean, he's small compared to WWE size, but I've seen some of his stuff from Evolve, and he's not too bad.
No, I think he has a lot of talent, and I think he's going to be fast paced.
Yeah.
I think eventually he's obviously going to lose the North American Championship, and I think he'll probably end up being in the cruiserweight contender. And I can see him holding on to that for a really long time.
My guess would be that he probably loses it at War Games, probably coming up in a couple weeks.
Probably.
That's good for him because he'll have it for what, a month? A month, right?
About three or 4 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Not so bad.
I'm excited for War Games. NXT always knocks it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen it, so this will be my first War Games.
It's so good.
Oh, no, you should
like
see last year's women's War Games. That was best.
So good.
That was the best. Oh,
Who was in it?
I was Team Rhea Ripley
versus Team Shayna. So yeah,
and they were pushing Rhea really strong at the time, so she was just coming in and just murdering.
And then they had the heel turn. It was the heel turn of Dakota Kai at that time, and then it was a handicap match at one point, and then so good.
So my god, elimination style type atmosphere. No,
I'm sorry. Repeat the question.
Is it like an elimination type style match?
No, it's kind of combines Royal Rumble a little bit. Like they start out with 2 in the ring. It's a double ring, double cage kind of thing.
It's actually kind of the opposite of that because this. Sorry, go ahead.
So you have like a double ring with a cage around it. I believe you start with 2 competitors in the ring at a time, or one from each team, and every so often, one other random person comes into the ring from your team or the opposite team.
Wait, was this a WCW thing at one point?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a Dusty Rhodes creation.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I feel caught up now.
All right. So next up, we had a blindfold match between Dexter Lumis and Cameron Grimes.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
I love the storytelling in that match, though. Like, it was obviously just like a big promo, but I appreciated it. I mean,
they could have done so much with that match. Like they could have done where it's just like how Dexter Lumis was just like standing there. He could have easily and then like Cameron Grimes just like being all like silly and stuff. Like they could have done some good stuff there.
Yeah.
Where is Joey Janela when you need him?
Oh, I love Joey.
I do too, but
he's in AEW, so don't come to WWE, boo.
Yeah, please don't. But I can just see him doing
his girlfriend signed, so you never know.
If you guys have never seen, back when the pandemic first started, him and another wrestler at an indie show, they did a socially distanced wrestling match, and it's it was comedic.
It's fucking hilarious. It's so good. I love GCW so much. They have a show in Vegas coming up next week.
I have to find it on YouTube.
I'll share it to you guys later.
Okay. Joey Janela is a boss, man. He had a match with Leo Rush maybe like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and he took a dive like with basically no protection under it from so fucking high up, like on the Jersey, fucking boardwalk, right on the concrete. I'm like, dude, you were Joey Janela's the shit.
He's definitely the ECW type of wrestler.
Oh yeah, totally. I love the hardcore.
Right. Next up, we had the tag team debut of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell taking on Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we actually found out that it's going to be Team Candice versus Team Shotzi at War Games. So
yes,
we all know how I feel about Shotzi. You know who I'm going for. I thought the match was pretty decent. Yeah. I love my girl Casey and them though. So and Kaden.
They're such a great tag team. They have great chemistry.
They do. So. All right, I know I'm going to screw this name up. Next match was Kushida versus Arturo Ruas.
Arturo Ruas.
Yes.
Yeah. Which he was supposed to be on Raw. But now he's back on NXT, so.
And he got injured from what I hear.
What? No.
Yeah, I
Is
thought
he?
I saw he got injured.
7th round draft pick.
I heard.
I don't think it
need
was
That
too much
sucks.
serious, but
Yeah. I mean, I like Kushida because he's also on my draft, so keep winning, bud.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a feeling they're setting up Kushida to face maybe Finn Balor for the title. And
that'd be
it's interesting because because I saw like maybe a few weeks ago that Finn Balor posted like pictures of him and Kushida together. And I forgot that Finn Balor was in Japan, so should have been at the same time that Kushida was there too. So.
Yeah, I'm all there for that. Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next match, another tag team match was Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus Ember Moon and Toni Storm.
Can I just say the women have been killing it this past NXT episode? Like this tag team match was amazing, amazing.
I
They're
agree.
always
I love
killing
me
it.
some Ember Moon.
Yes, Ember Moon. Yes, Ember Moon.
She needs a belt.
I'm-
She needs all of them.
She needs to be in
Mhm.
AEW.
What?
No.
She would be amazing in AEW.
No.
With what roster there? Excuse me.
I'm sorry. In the event that they actually start booking their women's division, she would be fantastic there. I
No,
forgot.
they've
Sorry.
actually started. Like AEW is finally listening. They're doing what we need to build it. But no, Ember Moon needs to conquer WWE. Thunder Rosa needs to come in and conquer AEW.
I'm fine with that.
Period.
Fine with that. I accept that.
So Chris Statlander comes back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. She's dating Caleb. I don't want nothing to do with her.
All right, so I just looked it up. The injury to Arturo, it's a bicep injury. He's undergoing an MRI. No further details released yet.
Aw, that sucks. I didn't know that he got
Yeah.
injured. That sucks.
I'm back
Hopefully it's not
soon,
too
buddy.
serious. So next matchup, Timothy Thatcher versus August Gray.
Which it was just a squash match, but
Yeah.
but I like the post setup, which is Tommaso versus Timothy. So yeah, that
I think
should be a
match
good
with
match.
more to set up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to add that's constructive to that. I think it was fine. It was what it was.
I like what
All
they're
right.
doing with him though, because they've like in the past they've had a really hard time like trying to present with all the wrestlers that are either super technical guys or like very good at MMA without just saying like, oh, he's got MMA shooting fighting style, like and that's all they had to say about it. So I kind of like what they're doing with him. I would like to see him have some kind of like a Lions Den style match or something like that with somebody,
Like
but
that-
I don't know who.
They did the pit fight with
Like what-
Matt Riddle.
Because yes.
Well,
I'm sorry,
I don't know.
Riddle.
Yeah, I don't know who could be in that type of scenario. Maybe him and Kushida. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
All right, so
In
in the
the
main
future.
event for the women's title, we had Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley.
Match of the week. Match of the week. That was a takeover type of match. I'm so sad that they had. Well, I'm happy that they put it on NXT TV, but I'm sad because that could have been an amazing takeover match.
I thought it was a really amazing moment when Rhea realized that she had a couple earrings ripped out of her ear and was bleeding. She just kind of pasted on like war paint.
She's so awesome.
Yeah, Rhea's a bad bitch. Like I want to like she's awesome. I like her.
Yeah. I'm just wondering now that she lost, is just like now is she going to Raw or SmackDown? So
She probably is, but I hope not. I think that the women's division is so stacked in NXT that I just want everybody to succeed there. Everybody gets a belt. You get a belt. You get a belt.
Yeah, I know they've hinted at it, but I don't see where she's going at this point yet. Maybe Royal Rumble, that's when she moves up finally. That's what I'd like to see.
maybe we'll see.
Or actually, I'd like to see her win the Royal Rumble. And then, oh wait, did you just say that?
Yeah, she said like she'll be in the Royal Rumble. So yeah,
Yeah, I think that's when she finally moves up to the main roster as Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Well,
I
what
could
is
see
it?
either
Today?
her or Bianca Belair winning the Royal Rumble.
That's what I want. I want Bianca.
Okay.
All right. So NXT, how do you guys rate this out of 5? To me, it was a 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5 to me. Yeah.
3.5.
I would go
So
stronger,
sticking
but they had a blindfold match, so I'll give it a 4.
Yeah. All right. So we will move on or stay on Wednesday night. AEW's Dynamite. Leading off, we had the Young Bucks versus Top Flight.
That was
That was
such
a
a good
good
match.
Yeah. And I
will say-
never even seen like Top Flight, so I'm just like I'm now intrigued by them. So
They're babies.
They're 19 and 20 years old.
20 and 19. You know what I was doing when I was 20 and actually let's talk about that.
but it's interesting, like you heard them who they got trained by?
Mm-hmm.
Molly Holly and Mr. Kennedy. aka Mr.
Oh, cool.
Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah.
I kind of
And
forgot
Sean
about that.
Davari.
I mean, I was surprised for sure by their ring knowledge at such a young age, the way they were able to set up the Young Bucks for their moves and also set up their own in transition as well.
Yeah,
Definitely very
they
impressive.
had, like, a lot of
Yeah.
knowledge.
Like the Young Bucks should have felt old when they were saying in the Videotron, like when they saw them versus. I was like, I remember that. I don't remember too much about that match, but it was a while back. But
I think we all felt a bit dated when we heard that.
Yeah.
I was like,
moving on.
damn, that's their first match ever they ever saw. I was like, damn.
Fuck.
Next up for the NWA Women's title, Serena Deeb defending against Thunder Rosa.
They always have great chemistry. Thunder Rosa and Serena. They always have great chemistry.
I didn't like their first match, but I thought this one was awesome. I love that they even had like the build up with run-ins from Reba and Britt Baker. They're setting up a feud there. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that brawl at the end. Yeah, but that brawl at the end, damn, it was just like
Tore Britt up.
So this whole like is Thunder Rosa in AEW, but they're just having NWA matches is giving me a lot of anxiety. I just want her to get signed by AEW because I really don't want her to go to WWE.
Okay, so I have a little background information on that. So she's not going to. She's actually even said on her Twitter that, you know, I don't feel like with everything going on and the amount of control that WWE has, that she feels like she would be able to sign with them. On top of that, she is signed to NWA until February 2021. So, or is it 2022? One of the years. So she's with them for a while. I definitely don't know what NWA is doing right now. I actually feel like AEW may buy them out.
I was thinking the same thing because you know we've had all the Impact stuff as we'll probably talk about in the next segment. So I mean, I guess maybe we're getting like an NWA Impact merger kind of thing, like we've been talking about for a while.
Yeah,
maybe.
And also Thunder Rosa didn't want to go to WWE because they only offered her a referee position. So
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Good God, man.
It's like one of the other referees that have there, Jessica Carr. She was originally a wrestler as well, but they only signed her to a referee contract.
As well as Aja, the other one that's there, she was also a wrestler, but she looked very happy that she wanted to be a referee. So she's probably happy with that position. So
whatever she wants to do, she's amazing.
Brian's face right now. Do you want to elaborate? Or?
Fucking referee. We're just talking about the gobbledygooker too. God damn it. And how fucking awesome of a wrestler he was. What the hell?
I love WWE and I want nothing but the best for them, but like you had people like Charles Robinson, Herb Hefner, or whatever his name is. You're getting rid of them, who are outstanding referees, and replacing them with trained wrestlers. If you don't know what to do with wrestlers, let them go and find homes.
They'll never let Charles completely leave because he means so much to what WCW did.
No.
But if you
think Charles Robinson needs to stay. Like, you have great people like him. Yeah, let them be referees. Oh, did Sarah leave?
Oh, we lost our host. Now what do we do? We're like floundering in the
I know,
water.
right? I don't know what happened. I think she lost internet or something. I don't know.
I feel like the Titanic just sank.
What was the next match that you're?
Oh,
Anybody
we saw
remember
the
what was the
biggest
next
thing.
match?
Orlando, if you want to look up what the next match is, we'll talk about the Vegas thing. I thought it was actually really hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that seeing them get really drunk and take the Hangover movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that part. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. It made me laugh. I enjoyed it. I know that the internet teared them up, but what don't they tear up for anymore? Oh, thank God she's back.
Sorry,
I was in panic mode. I didn't know what to do. I was clutching my pearls.
So
Sarah, are you still there?
My USB port is really sensitive on the camera, and I accidentally knocked it out. So I am back.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
So moving on, Pac versus the Blade.
Now that's the
Pac's
next
return.
match. Yeah. Pac is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And interesting to see. It looks like Eddie Kingston's family might be breaking up.
Good.
You got Butcher and the Blade kind of siding with Eddie, and Pac getting the Lucha Bros back. It looks like.
Well, it's because like remember they set up Pac and the Lucha Brothers to be together as the what was their names?
Death Triangle.
Death Triangle. That's the one. Yeah. So before the whole
That didn't
pandemic
look like
happened.
a triangle, Sarah.
Yeah. I think it was like this or something. I don't remember. Anyways.
No, it went. Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So I'm just wondering because they're doing it very quickly though, because I thought they were gonna at least set up where each Lucha brother was gonna turn on Eddie, you know. So
Right.
so we'll see.
Nice.
I'll be
So
honest.
next up,
That match, I didn't really care for it. Like I lost interest in it. I don't know what it was.
it's
I
maybe
think they were
just
just trying to get to the end
Yeah.
for all that. But hey, are we getting trios belts in a couple months? Because I'm really excited about that.
Oh wait, did they announce that?
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, all of a sudden, there's like all these 3-person teams like just kind of popping up. Like, if you really think about it, there's like 6 or 7 of them.
Considering they do that in New Japan, I could see that being AEW.
Yeah, they did that in Lucha Underground too. So it's very known in Mexico as well. So
Ring of Honor has them too. Maybe that's another partner to the crazy underground wrestling conspiracy that's going on.
We'll find out.
we'll see soon.
All right. So next up, we had Orange Cassidy versus Kip Sabian.
That's a solid match.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was all right.
Ooh,
No. It's just like I don't know. Like Miro can do a little bit better than this type of feud. I'm sorry, or they could have done a little bit better with this feud, in my opinion.
I mean, I agree with you and I don't agree with you at the same time. Like, I agree that there should be better writing, especially from Euro. But at the same time, we have a 1-2 hour show, right? And there's only so much you can do with so much basis. I think they're doing the best that they can with the time slot that they have. I mean, what else really can we do with Miro?
What are we doing with Orange Cassidy? Like, what's the goal here?
I don't know.
Well,
I guess I'm just staying on audio for today.
Okay. No, with Orange Cassidy, I think they were trying to build him as like the big, like, you know, like big face of the company. Maybe, I don't know. Like trust me, he's very popular. If you're like in the live crowd, like everybody loves him. So.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like everything they do is on purpose. So he's had 2 TNT Championship matches, and one was a draw, one was a loss, and he won another match, and now he's won this match. So like, is he going? I just want to know what they're doing. I don't know.
Well, I'm hoping for Orange Cassidy versus Darby Allin.
Oh, that would be a good match, but I'm on team Derby.
I'm all there for all of this. Yes. All the above.
Yes, we shall see. Okay.
All right. So next up, we had spread throughout the night. We had the Inner Circle trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's kind
Which
of
they. Yeah. Sammy got married 3 times.
once to Brian.
Well, you got married? Yay!
They did?
No,
What? I don't get that reference.
no,
I
no,
would like to.
No,
no.
I was just saying
He
Sammy got married
Aaron-
3 times, and not one of them was to you.
Oh, I mean, I guess. Sure. I think
No, she-
Santana's more my type, but
No, she. No, Brian wants the marriage from Adam Page. So.
oh yeah, that's true. No, we are. I mean, that's just a given. He doesn't know, but we are.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, and
You have nothing.
I mean, the first part was okay, where they're going back and forth with the shots, and then the other two is like, okay,
Yeah.
how much can we rip the hangover off?
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was funny. It made me giggle.
I wish they'd done like 2 more weeks worth of it.
Yeah.
That would have been
Or
cool.
at least like keep the mystery, Yeah, I agree with you. But it seemed like they're rushing some things because they have like a big Wednesday night show in December. So I don't know if maybe that's why.
Winter's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep.
That is the worst that they've done so far. I'm sorry, I do not like that at all. Like, I appreciate it. I love Game of Thrones. I don't need that
I didn't even get that reference.
in my wrestling. Yep.
Mhm.
Winter's coming.
Yep.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Oh wait, we didn't even talk about the contract signing. What you think about that John Moxley was laid out? So
I believe it was Kenny Omega just trying to set himself up to be a heel.
But who
but I
took
mean,
him
does he
out?
want? Oh, you didn't see that part?
I didn't see who did it.
They
Yeah.
didn't show who did it. It's just a
I
mystery.
don't think it. So is it Archer or is it Hangman?
I think it was Omega.
Or it could
Really?
be Adam Page.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Could have been Hangman.
Think about it.
Because if it was Lance, like he typically makes it really obvious when he destroys somebody. So I don't see him being
So there is
secretive.
an Easter egg in it. I don't know if I want to spoil it for anybody.
Do it.
No. Say it. I didn't even see it. What was
Well,
So
me.
I didn't. So the consensus is that it was Hangman. There's an Easter egg or something that was there, like a card with or something with the Hangman logo on it, like laying next to him or something.
Oh,
I may be wrong on that, but I read something about it, and then I was like, oh, that makes sense. I didn't want to spoil it for myself, so I tried not to read it. But then I kept like glancing at the title and rereading it, and then saw the picture of it. So I kept trying to not read the whole article, but just to put it together.
What if Hangman goes fucking Sting, like full on Crow Sting with face paint and everything?
Let's not do that.
Just saying it's possible.
It is. Anything's possible in wrestling, but let's not put that in the universe.
Oh god,
Right.
what if Sting came in and then we had Sting managing fucking Hangman? Yeah,
I tried to get on my phone, but it wasn't working so well.
I couldn't pay for special effects like that. That was amazing.
We'll edit that part
It's
out.
a sign, y'all.
Yes.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
Wait, are we
Technical
live?
difficulties on this Saturday afternoon, morning
yeah, we're
for
live.
Brian.
All right, so the final or the main event for Dynamite, Darby Allin and Cody Rhodes versus Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
It was okay.
I liked it. I thought it was really well done. I mean, it was what it was supposed to be.
Mhm.
It was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, it set up Willie Hobbs to his heel turn. So
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed that he went. I mean, I like that. I'm disappointed it did what it's supposed to, but
yeah. But I'm anxious to see like Willie Hobbs and Brian Cage as a tag team, like two powerhouses like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him explode and destroy each other.
That sounded really dirty.
Oh, we should all say congratulations to John Moxley and Renee Young that they're now going to have a child together.
Yes, congratulations to them.
So,
I like this couple way better than the other couple. Y'all know how I'm talking
We're not getting into that. So, anyways.
Renee's the one that laid him out. It was Renee.
She's like, I'm having a baby. You need to be here.
I mean, I want to throw so much shade right now, but I won't.
All right, so how would you guys rate Dynamite on a scale of 1 to 5?
I give it a 3.
Oh, we should
I give it a 3.
I go probably 3.5, 3 and 3/4.
I'm always going to let my bias get the best of me with AEW and give it a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's ignoring us. Brian, you're on mute.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties. I just realized that we were live and I didn't check any of the messages. I would like to thank our one follower that's watching constantly, which is Dallas.
Yeah, figure out my camera again.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Hello, Dallas.
Yes. Okay, so he said you fucking loved the show. Don't lie. I absolutely love this show. He is right. And we're still on the rating part, right? Or did we move on? Because
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 out of 5 for me. I really enjoyed it. AEW right now is killing it each week. I think last week we asked if it was a 10 out of 10. I said yes. That's a great show for me.
With no Adam Page, though.
I know.
But it's not all about, my hubby. There's so many layers to what I enjoy of AEW.
Maybe we did get him and we just don't know yet.
Yeah, maybe we did. Maybe he was the one that took out Mox.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that would be crazy.
So we'll move on to SmackDown. We had to lead off the show.
Wait, do you guys remember SmackDown the vote? Like that?
Oh, SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown your vote. Yeah.
So anytime, so that's when it first opened. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Sarah, but I've had a couple of glasses of wine now. I'm uncontrollable. It's only like 9. Oh, it's 10:50 here. So this says a lot about my life right now for the 2 viewers that are watching us.
Hey, we got 3.
3. So yeah, we also saw Jade, my boo Jade.
Oh yeah, we forgot about Jade taking out Brandy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Dallas, because Dallas knows that that's my bae, my other bae. I said that we're in a relationship. I am Jade's girlfriend. I don't know how it's gonna work any other way.
I'm just waiting for her debut just to see on how she does. So I'm just waiting how Jade is gonna do.
I see it coming. But SmackDown the vote. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I totally went like 385 different ways right there.
Are we ready to move on now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we will move on to SmackDown. We had 8-man tag, New Day and the Street Profits versus Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Sami Zayn, and King Corbin.
It was an okay match. I like the fact that Sammy was not trying to tag in. He was trying to save himself because he has to face Bobby Lashley. So,
I think it's destroyed in 10 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
I liked it. That's good. I like Corbin.
He does his part well and plays a heel.
Mm-hmm.
He likes being a dick. So.
Oh yeah. Next up, we had in the final qualifying spot for the women's Survivor Series team, Natalya versus Tamina.
Yeah, their match was rushed, unfortunately, because I think they were cut in time. So, but I'm actually interested to see Natalya and Tamina as a team, because they have such family history together, so
like a new legacy
tag team. Yeah, pretty much. And they're like,
they need to give Tamina some respect. Like, that was a squash match, more or less.
She always looks like she doesn't want to be there.
No. I think she does. It's just, they don't know what to do with her. And plus, you know.
She's
And
a
plus,
beast. Let
unfortunately,
her be a
yeah,
beast.
but that's the problem as well, is because they're looking at more her age than how she looks.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Does she get punished
Yeah,
because
no.
of all the stuff that happened with her dad too? Like, I've always wondered that. I've always
No,
figured
I feel like they
that's
would have
never
let her
booked.
go from then.
Right.
Yeah, they would have
Okay,
let
that
her
makes
go.
sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's why they don't. That's why she lost her last name. She's just now Tamina instead of Tamina Snuka.
Right.
And I'm fine with that part, but I just think that they need to treat her like the queen that she is.
I agree.
And then possibly not dress her up like a Klingon. I'm sorry, that's all I can think of when I see her come out in that gear. Is her being a Klingon? Like, no, give her something else. Give her some new gear.
Oh my
It's
god!
like her WrestleMania gear that she had, like what was it in 2019? That was great gear. You know,
The accuracy in that comment right there, though.
I can't help it.
Listen, the throwing shade gimmick is Brian's gimmick, and we take it seriously here. No gimmick stealing.
No, but he is 100% correct. Like, I totally see what he's saying. Star Trek and Discovery Country all the way right there.
It's all I can see when she walks out. I'm sorry, I can't help
But
it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not
But
saying she looks like a Klingon,
No,
but I mean, she's definitely dressed like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to unsee this again.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it for you.
No, if we're going to dress her up like a Klingon, let's make her a Klingon.
Let's lean into it.
Let's lean into this. I'm down
Yes.
for this. Okay, I should probably
But,
not drink anymore wine.
yeah.
All right.
But how
Next
do you
up, we
guys
have.
feel that? Before we continue, how do you feel about Bailey being added into the team?
Whatever.
I'm fine with it.
Eye roll. Exclamation point.
All the Survivor
Sorry
Series
that she's
matches
like-
kind of get the eye roll.
Sorry that she was like what, the longest rating SmackDown Women's Champion of all time. She's been featured almost every single time. You know, she was ranked number 1 in PW list. You know, and number 5 in PW Tag Team list. So, but yeah, eye roll.
What's your point, Boo Boo? What's your point?
I'm just giving some love to Bailey. Okay, just
Oh.
giving some love to Bailey.
No, I mean, I think she deserves it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I hate her because I'm supposed to hate her.
But can we
That's
just
why
give her?
I'm coming from the fan. Like, yeah.
Can we give her one pay-per-view off though? I mean, like she was on every single fucking show all summer long, 3 days a week. You know, practically on some situations, and I don't know. I'm just really disappointed in this year's Survivor Series because last year's was so awesome. Having NXT, I'm sorry, just the search. Like, I really like the singles matches, but I don't like the Survivor Series matches themselves. I'm like super disappointed with those.
Yeah, wow.
I'm
get to
actually super excited. This is my first Survivor Series in a really long time. And I like how it's shaping up to be. Granted, I didn't see last year's or any of the last 10 years ones. So for me, like, this is a big thing. Like, as you guys know, I just finished, or I'm starting midway point of like 93 of my long ass journey through all the pay-per-views. So I've seen the very first one. I saw Undertaker debut. So I'm really excited about it because it's like everything that I've seen up to recently is leading up to what I'm seeing now, kind of thing. And this makes no sense.
It makes total sense.
Okay, thank you.
You're good.
All right. So moving on, we had in the story that never ends, Seth Rollins versus Murphy.
That
Well,
was a good
technically,
match.
it's going to end. Actually, it's going to end now because hopefully Seth Rollins will be taking some time off because he needs to be with his baby mama, Becky.
Can we poke his
Be
eye out?
welcoming their. What?
Can we poke his eye out?
Mhm. But yeah, no, it was a good match. I agree with that.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good match still.
And I'm happy that he gave him the win. You know, Murphy got the win.
Definitely.
I'm happy that Murph got it. So now that that's over, the whole Aaliyah Mysterio family, that needs to just end now. Please don't go with
No.
Do it.
I have a feeling that Aaliyah is going to be the heel of the family because she's giving me heel vibes. Her look, her attitude, it's giving me heel vibes.
She gets a lot of YouTube hits too. In case you were
Mhm.
interested.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm just wondering if he wants to like train to be a wrestler or
I don't think so. I heard when I read it originally, she was just really interested in being like an actress type on Raw, or at the time it was Raw, but now she's on SmackDown. I don't think she's gonna do any in training, or in ring training rather. But we'll see.
She speaks really well, and she seems pretty, fluid with all of her storylines. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
she can read her lines.
She just needs to kind of back away from my second baby daddy, Murphy.
All right, and now moving on to the main event, we have Daniel
As
Bryan and
everybody
Jey
says.
Uso.
Uh-huh.
that was
I
a good
like it.
match too. Yeah.
Fresh haircut looking ass.
hmm I have
All short.
to say, like Jey Uso has been doing some great work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
I feel like
so
we
how
should say more about this match. It was a really good match. But I mean, maybe it was just
No,
Yeah, it was-
the story is not over because I have a feeling that Daniel Bryan's going to be facing Roman. He's probably going to be the next opponent.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, how many different bangers have we had from Jey Uso now, though? Like as a singles competitor, like it's really good.
I'm surprised
him
your mouth,
versus-
considering he's a tag team specialist.
Nice to see him shine that way.
because like, how long is Jimmy Uso supposed to be out until? Like, he's supposed to be back, right?
I think it was a couple of months he was scheduled to be out.
I want Jey Uso versus Montez Ford all day. Give me that match.
Montez
no,
Ford and his frog splash is so awesome.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
ridiculously good.
He's
I
just
can't
like
wait
to
to
the
see him have a
heights.
singles run.
Yeah, I'm hoping one of these days we'll see him do a frog splash from a ladder. Ooh, that's gonna be so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So 1 to 5, how would you guys rate SmackDown?
4.
I would give it 4 because of that contract signing, because of what Roman said to Drew. Oh God, that was so brutal, but it's so true.
I go 4 as well.
Where's the
Wait, what do you
consensus?
mean that it was true?
Because I'm sorry to say this, but Drew is number 2.
The shady
Whoa.
shade.
Whoa.
Hey, listen.
Whoa.
I'm all for supporting my tribal chief of WWE, Mr. Roman Reigns. He's the man. He's number 1. So.
Well,
All right, so you guys ready to talk some Survivor Series?
Sure.
yep.
All right, so we'll preview some of the matches here. One they haven't really talked about and just kind of got announced and thrown in was the dual brand kickoff show Battle Royal. Who do you guys think might get a win, get a push, irrelevant trophy?
I don't know who's going to be in the match.
Trophy is irrelevant.
No, yeah, it's irrelevant. But I'm just thinking, like, who's going to be in the match, though? It's
Yeah,
just
I don't
like,
know.
I'm going to call it now. Big E for the win.
no, that's too.
Really?
No, I would say who's not in the match. Hold on, I'm trying to think.
I don't know who's in it to even say.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't
that's the
announced who's in
problem.
it.
Yeah, they haven't even announced it yet. So
Somebody will win. Okay, so instead of saying who, which brand will win?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Raw.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to be different than you two. Not because I actually think that Raw's gonna win. I just feel like somebody has to be on the red brand.
Long shot winner John Morrison.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I didn't see that kind of.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first match we'll talk about the United States champion Bobby Lashley versus Intercontinental champion Sami Zayn.
I think that's going to be a squash match, and I think Bobby's going to win.
I disagree. I actually think that Sammy's gonna be super resourceful and he's gonna win.
I think Sammy will get a good match out of Lashley because they kind of let him go with that. Was it a triple threat with AJ and Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
or was it 4 of them? I can't remember.
No, it's just 3. It was 3.
Yeah. So you can't have him like do such a a fucking fantastic match and then squash him the next week, unless I mean, if it was for someone other than Bobby Lashley, but I don't see them doing that. So I think we'll get a good match out of it. Bobby will probably get the win with a little shenanigans.
Yeah.
I guess I'm Brian here. I think Sami Zayn is expected to just be squashed because he's so tiny compared to Bobby. But I think he's going to find a way to cheat, find a way to win it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's been his whole shtick the whole time.
Puts over the better belt.
All right, so we'll go New Day versus Street Profits. Orlando, we'll start with you this time.
I think this is going to be match of the night. And I don't know. You know what? I'm going to give it to the Street Profits because they're Raw's long reigning tag team champs for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they do need this win.
I agree. I think that the Street Profits are going to win. I think Montez and I just see them taking it.
Yeah.
We want the smoke up in here. It's going to be the Street Profits. There's no way. Especially because New Day lost a match recently, didn't they? So I mean, they're clearly like having no problem taking some L's for people and putting other folks over. And I see no reason for them to beat the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they do either. It really doesn't matter.
Sorry, you guys are all wrong.
It's a good telling to see who's going to win or what the company think is the better out of the two. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to say all three of you are wrong. New Day is going to take this one, I believe. I believe they have been devastated that they had to break up as a faction. So I think this might be like an apology or kind of a gift as we're sorry. Here's a win at Survivor Series for you.
See, I wonder if long term the ultimate story is that the New Day are much stronger when they're together, and I don't know. I just can't wait to watch that match. It's going to be so good.
Well, not really, because Big E has been doing well when both Xavier and Kofi were out. So that but we'll see. We shall see.
All right, so we will move on to the women's match: Asuka versus Sasha Banks. Daniel, why don't we start with you?
Which match? I'm sorry.
The women's match: Asuka and Sasha Banks.
I think I'm going to be annoyed with this one because I love Asuka, but I think somehow they're going to put Sasha over because it's her time to actually look good with the belt. It would be totally a WWE thing to do to have Sasha lose, especially quickly. But I think Asuka wins this one, and something that sets up Sasha's next match. There will be shenanigans here. There's going to be shenanigans all over the show because they're going to be trying to keep people strong. So I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of clean wins.
I gotta agree. I think Asuka is going to take this one. I think we will see outside interference from possibly what's her name, Carmella, trying to take out Sasha Banks.
Ooh.
Brian, you got something to say?
Brian's got something to say.
I saw that.
I was just telling myself, I will not say it. I will not say it. I will not say it. Okay, but I'll say it. Her wig. Why?
I was waiting for it.
Because it matches the gear.
I love
All right, so we had 54 minutes in the poll.
Yeah, I love the hooker outfit. You got that going on. I love the red, but the wig. Why are you letting them do you dirty like that? That's all I got to say. Actually, as far as Asuka and Sasha, I actually think that Asuka is probably the better wrestler. But I think that because there's that big what do you call it? Sasha never holds onto the belt and blah 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 blah. I think that they're probably going to find a way to get Sasha to win it. And maybe not, because maybe Carmella will make a a run-in and end up costing Sasha the match, and that leading into the feud, which I could see that happening. I mean, that makes the most sense. I don't know. I think that her wig needs her own superstar page because it's so disconnected from her.
Sun must have just come out. There's a lot of shade around himself.
Is it cloudy out? Actually, it is.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks. I think she's on a roll right now. I think she needs to win more than Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So, well, she'll see.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Who did you say was going to win overall? Did you say it was Sasha?
No, I think it'll be Asuka. I think that Carmella will, and her assistant will make it a debut.
I'm just trying to just keep track, see who scores more predictions right after this weekend.
Wait, are we doing a prediction show? I'll probably be more sober than him right now.
We can do something beforehand if everyone's available or a couple of us are available. We'll see. Stay tuned. To be announced. So next match, let's go into the championship match. Drew McIntyre against Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief.
Now that is going to be a clusterfuck. Watch. That's going to be clustered in with so many people trying to get involved with Randy Orton, maybe Jey Uso, maybe The Miz with the cash in. Watch. That's going to be a big old clusterfuck. Right?
Maybe Jimmy comes back and gets involved.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming.
Sarah, nice.
But either way, I don't see Vince's golden boy losing. I think Roman goes over Drew here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many matches are there in total for Survivor Series?
It doesn't seem like very much. It
6.
seems like only 6, right?
6?
Yeah, I got 6 matches. Yep.
Could you imagine if this is the one that has the draw or DQ finish?
Maybe. Actually, that makes the most sense. I don't see either one of them winning.
Or like losing either. So yeah. So I mean, it's just like it would make more sense, you know.
If we include the kickoff battle royal, there's 7 matches. So somebody will have. You always go, 4-3 or something like that.
So yeah. So they have to have at least a finish. So yeah, unfortunately, it'll have to be Roman to win this match. I'm sorry. But
yeah, I think Roman wins. There's not enough. I mean, there's no way. There's nobody coming to help Drew McIntyre, and there's definitely going to be plenty of people that would come to help Roman or to fuck up Drew.
Yeah, no, because the only other way that
unless it's Keith Lee.
Loses,
I got one for you here. I know you didn't see this week's Raw, but Sheamus and Drew have been getting kind of buddy. Maybe Sheamus comes in with a face turn to help Drew.
Or he just turns on him. Maybe. I don't know. That could happen.
I don't know. Maybe.
I have some thoughts. Also, by the way, Brent Brookhouse from CBS Sports predicts Lars Sullivan will win the pre-show battle royal.
Oh.
Discuss.
I had forgotten about him, but
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, he was not on the show. I mean, but he hasn't been on the show for what, 2 weeks? I mean, thank God.
He was on last week. He did that interview, part 2 of his interview.
Yeah, they were doing the interview segments.
Oh, the one where he was like breathing like so hard. It was like something like that.
Yeah, I remember. I sent you a about it, and I was like, "Wait, is this part of his flashback to his solo days?"
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, but I say Roman's gonna win. So yeah.
Is Taker really retired?
No.
He'll be back at WrestleMania.
Are we getting a Firefly Boneyard match?
No.
God, I hope not.
No.
Can we please have a Firefly Boneyard match?
No.
I love the Firefly Funhouse match with John Cena. It was so good.
Yeah, no. I love that.
Where's that mute button?
Oh, come on. Oh.
Anyways, okay.
I like the Boneyard match too.
Boneyard match was good. I'll give you that.
I like the Boneyard. I mean, that is the ultimate way to go out. I mean, if he's if he's done right there, I'll have no problem with it. But I mean, the only person that he would stick around for is the Fiend, though. I would feel, or Sting.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just want to see Sting
I'm just gonna go out
somewhere.
on the limb because this is like the second show that we've done with Daniel that he brings up Sting. I'm just gonna ask this because I think it's on all of our minds. Are you a fan of Sting?
I like Sting a lot. I think he's
I
so
can
wonderful.
tell.
All versions
No,
of
look.
Sting are fantastic.
Listen, every fan always brings up Sting for Undertaker to face, so that's every wrestler's fans booking that they want. So
I mean, that would be fucking out of nowhere.
now, if this was 10, 15 years ago, then yes, I would say yes. But
Sure.
mhm.
All right, Brian, I don't think we got your opinion. Who's going to win the match here?
I think it's going to be Roman, although I think Drew is more deserving.
Fair point. So move on to the Survivor Series style matches. Let's
Do we
start-
have to?
I know, painful, painful. So we'll start with the Raw women's side. I'm trying to go off the top of my head here who was in them. So we got the tag champs, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Lacey Evans, Peyton Royce, and Lana, the real head of the table, taking on SmackDown women's team of Bayley, Natalia. Who am I forgetting? Who else was on the SmackDown women's team?
Natalia, Bayley, and the Riot Squad.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's Ruby and Liv.
So
Which
who should win it is SmackDown.
Yeah,
SmackDown
yes.
wins all of them. Okay, thanks,
Oh.
y'all. It's been a good show. We'll see you later.
Bianca Belair is also on the SmackDown women's team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Lana will be the last woman standing for Raw, but I have
And
a
then
feeling
go through the
SmackDown-
table.
So I'm going to go with the SmackDown women's winning this one. I believe Orlando was right. Lana's going to be the last one. Nia's going to be really upset about it. It leads into their feud into a tables match for TLC next month. Where Lana will put Nia through a table.
A tables, and tables match.
Yeah, it
I'm
will
here
be a
for it.
tables match, but yeah.
Although they need to stop putting Lana through a table, or have somebody going through a table every episode, because it's ruining the effect of it. Like, I'm seeing it every week, and it's not as spectacular. You remember 10 years ago when somebody went through a table, it was like, oh my god, they went through a table. Now I'm like,
Here we go again.
Another table.
I missed the Spanish announce table. What the fuck happened to that? That was hilarious.
They
Well,
got smart
they're-
moved out.
We're in quarantine COVID regulations.
You're
my friend.
right. As the
Anyway.
representative.
Is everybody going
Yeah.
SmackDown on the women's side here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or at least for me, yeah, for sure.
I think for the other one too, honestly.
I say we'll review the men's side.
No,
men's
I
one-
think Raw is gonna win that one for the men's side because at least I don't know.
AJ's bodyguard scares the shit out of everyone.
I think Raw will win that one out of the men's. Yeah, I mean, wait, who's on SmackDown? It's
So
it's
SmackDown
definitely
it's
gonna be Raw.
Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, King Corbin, and Otis.
A lot of them are not gonna get along. Not like how Raw is. I mean, they've had more story development together on Raw, where on SmackDown they haven't. And plus, there's Jey Uso and Kevin Owens that they had their match, and then so
I'm
Yeah,
going
go-
SmackDown.
I'm going Raw on this one as well.
Raw.
Watch me get some points.
yeah, and then
So-
also we have the Undertaker's farewell at Survivor Series. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm sad. I'm a sad panda. Not that I'm a panda, but it's the saying.
I'm going to report this. There is a lie detected here. It is not the end of The Undertaker. It's not his farewell. We all know he's coming back at WrestleMania for some sort of match, cinematic or not. It's just a question of who.
Yeah.
Who?
It's got to be
Yeah,
Bray.
so-
It just has to be. Unless it's Kane.
Si eso para después de que me cepille o antes.
Give me a second. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Monday?
Mire a ver.
I would like to say that this episode of BuckleBomb is brought to you by Earth Oregon. It's a great wine, and it's great for breakfast because it will fuck you up really quick.
Us adults call that brunch.
Yeah, like I usually can handle a bottle of wine and just feel great, like, you know, pretty like mellow and mellowed out. And unfortunately, this episode, not pretty fucking hammered. I'm so sorry.
Hey,
Sorry about that. My mom asked me a question. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else got anything to add?
give me Firefly Boneyard match, please.
Yes. I'm hoping to see the Rascals soon in WWE.
Is their name going to be the Little Rascals? Vince
Well,
would do-
well,
While in NXT, and then they graduate, they'll just be the Rascals.
Okay, yeah, Rascals Jr.
is there any other names that is like very like child friendly when it comes to pot?
Wait, what?
Okay, because okay, you know their
You
gimmick
just
is
gave my
very
brain
much
a stroke.
no, because you know their gimmick is all about being a pothead. So
Right.
you know,
Oh.
so you know, I think Vince. I don't think he really cares really much. I don't know if there's like another type of like jargon word or some sort of word they could use that maybe kids are not really
Ridiculously high.
maybe.
Or wait, ridiculously.
We'll just say their diet is very plant friendly.
Wait,
What if
what?
RVD manages him?
Oh, that could be his special project that he's been working with WWE.
Yeah.
Yo, I just want RVD, Riddle, and the Rascals all together in WWE programming, and like try
Even
to
just-
almost rap.
Yeah, at least just one promo, even if it only happens one time. I want them to be together forever. I'm right there with you. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I just
I have so many questions for you all, but I'm gonna wait for this show to end first.
All right. So that looks like a good spot for us all to end.
BuckleBomb After Dark.
You'll be able to find this show on YouTube. We are now also podcasting. You can find us on Spotify and iTunes, Apple Podcasts at BuckleBomb Entertainment. Still waiting for the Amazon. I believe we are on Google as well.
ooh.
So we'll be sure to
Maybe
link that.
iHeartRadio. Maybe soon iHeartRadio. they're
do
adding
podcasting?
like they're adding podcasts there too. So maybe in the future.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to look into that. So if you want to look me up on Twitter, I am at HTC _ Sarah GNW. Brian?
Hold on, go to somebody else. I just changed my Twitter handler and I don't remember what it is.
You can find me at Orly 1985. That's ORLLIE 1985.
All right, Brian.
Go ahead and follow me.
You can just search me at Brian Bella, BRYAN BELLA. You know, I don't actually know. I'll get back to you guys next week.
We'll have that on our next show. Have a good night, everyone.
Exactly.
I'm
Bye.
sorry in advance.